Hey techies, I'm Abbas from Codesyard. In this video, we will discuss about variables and data types in Java. And here is a main method. And if you want to know more about it, then watch my previous video. I have given a link in the description. And guys, this is a print statement. Now I'm going to perform an addition operation of two numbers. So I'm erasing this and this 15 plus 10. So I'm pressing Ctrl plus S to save the program, and if I run the program, and you see I got 25 as an output, so it works. So if you want to change the data here, say example I want to change here as 5, and if I run the script, and yes, it works. So if you want to change the data, every time you need to go here and change the data, right? And to avoid this, we must use a variable. Well, variable is like a box or container that is used to store any data. So we can name a variable as anything as we want. So I'm naming my variable as, say, num1, number 1, that is num1 is equal to 15 and num2 equal to 10. We can replace these numbers as num1 plus num2. So every time if you run the program, it will fetch the value which we have mentioned here. So now let me run the script. Oops, we got an error. But why we got this error? We all know this is a variable and it holds an integer value, but Java does not recognize what type of data it has in this variable. For this, we have to mention the data type, and this is an integer type of data, right? So that is a number. We have to mention as int in front of this variable, and even here. So by specifying this data type, we are telling Java, hey Java, we are using an integer type of data for this num1 and num2. So if we run the script, boom, and see, it works. We got the perfect answer. So this is how you must initialize a variable in Java, that is a data type and a variable and value. Now let's talk about the list of data types in Java. Guys, these are the list of data types in Java, and we call them as primitive data types. We use byte, short, int and long to store values in number format, but the difference is the size. As well as we use float and double to store the values in decimal format, and character is used to store a single alphabet or a special character, and boolean is used to denote a variable whether it is true or false. Now let me show you one more example of how we use this data type. Now we are going to see how to use a double data type, and this double data type stores the value in decimal format, right? So I'm changing it as 7.2 and 5.5. Guys, you can see it shows me an error because this integer data type does not stores any value in decimals, right? So we have to change this data type as double, and even here you must change as double. Now if I run the program, and yes, it's working, friends. And this is how you must use your data type and variable in Java. So now let's stop here for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then give a thumbs up and consider to subscribe my YouTube channel for more programming related videos. We'll meet you in the next video. Bye.